Hey, fellow sprinters, happy Friday. Johnny Sprint Ray here. I thought I'd take a few minutes and share my pitch on how I position the whole Night Guard story and how that when we bundle an iOS and look at the Section 179 credit, it actually pays for the entire Sprint Ray solution. And the dentist will never take $1 out of their pocket. So we want to get really good at telling the story, training our channel reps to do the same thing. And if we're successful, we're going to sell a heck of a lot of systems. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you take it, make it your own, go out there and have huge success with it. And look forward to being on the call later today. Happy Friday. Okay, team, so we're going to use a whiteboard during the exercise. And I want you to consider that this is used for when we're bundling, or any dentist that's thinking about buying an iOS scanner. There's no way they should consider purchasing it without plugging in what we refer to as the ATM, which is our printer, obviously. And it doesn't matter if it's Trios, Medit, Planmeca, Emerald, Dexis, the Carestream Dexis, Prime Scan. It really doesn't make a difference. So we're going to use the Trios 4 in this example, and it's, let's call it 24,000. Maybe it's even a little less than that with a laptop. So that's the price of the scanner. Then we're going to look at the Sprint Ray ecosystem, and we're going to call that 14,000. So we've got a total of 38,000 combined for the two pieces of equipment. Now, if we look at Section 179 credit, they're going to get approximately a 38% rebate from the government. So that 38% is about 14,400. So if we look at this, you notice they strike each other out. So essentially, if a dentist is looking to buy the scanner, put the printer with it, the government tax credit takes care of the entire ecosystem. So the government, through Section 179, is going to pay for the entire Sprint Ray ecosystem. Now let's look at the financing. So if we do a 60-month term on that, it's about $735 per month. That's what it's going to cost the dentist. Keep in mind, probably 6 months down the way, they're going to get that $14,000 tax credit on their return. So they're going to get that money back in a lump sum. And the $735 is financing the entire $38,000. Now, if the dentist does simply 2 night guards per month at $500 each, they're generating $1,000 in cash flow. We know it costs them $30 for the design, another $3 to $4. Let's call it $35 for the design and the material for the night guard. So those 2 night guards cost $70. They're left with about $930 in positive cash flow every month by adopting these 2 technologies. But what's going to happen is they're going to do a lot more than 2 a month because of the convenience. When you think in terms of that AI-driven solution, it's one visit. What happens is they get that 30 minutes back on the second appointment as billable chair time. So if they're doing 10 a month, and I would argue that they can do 10 a month, and that equals obviously about 60,000 in income, incremental income, because of the convenience and the immediacy of delivering those guards. And then let's look how they can deliver the guards and make it a very positive experience. Is have the staff do the scan, send to the AI, comes back down, deliver the guard within that first hour. And motivate your hygienist, train the hygienist on how to identify posterior tooth wear, which is prevalent in probably 70% of the adult population. And the hygienist will identify it, they'll print the guards, and let the dentist come in, and they deliver the guard, they do the fitment. And when they do that, they explain to the patient that the good news about our practice is we're going to guarantee this night guard for life. And as long as you come back every year for your annual hygiene appointment. So now it becomes sticky. The solution becomes sticky, the patients stay in the practice. At the same time, the dentist typically can deliver a second night guard. So when they print 1, print 2 at the same time. And they deliver that wow experience to the patient. So now the patient is blown away. They're loving the fact that the dentist took care of them. That if they're charging $500 for that night guard, now they look at it like, it only cost me $250 because I got 2 of them. So I got $250 each, I got 2. And they're delivering a wow experience. They're going to tell other patients. And as a result, they're going to do a lot more night guards, a lot more dentistry. and have a huge impact on the profitability of their practice. They may even decide to pay the hygienist a $100 bonus for every one they close. And two things happen when you do that. Number one, the hygienist isn't going anywhere, and trying to keep a hygienist in a practice or get a new hygienist is very difficult today. Post-COVID, a lot of them retired. But they won't go anywhere. If they're making an extra $200, $300, $400 a week because they're promoting and educating patients on the need for this, smile protection guard, smile guard, night guard, whatever they want to call it, they're going to make some extra cash, and they're going to drive a lot more revenue for the practice. So when you tell the story this way and you help a dentist understand the power of the technology and the fact that it won't cost them anything more, and plug it into an iOS scanner. If they've already got an iOS scanner, obviously they still get the tax credit on the 14.4, and it'll be roughly 38%. So it's a smaller number, about $5,200, I think. But get really good at positioning it, and so a dentist understands the value that it brings, not only from the patient experience, freeing up additional chair time, which the average practice bills $600 an hour. So if they're doing 10 night guards a month, they do a single visit, they get 30 minutes on that second appointment back. That's 5 full hours of billable chair time, and at $600, we're giving them the ability to put $3,000 a month in billable chair time back without working an extra hour of the day. These are the discussions that are really relevant, and I think can help our channel partners sell this more effectively. And it's an easy discussion to have because most practices are delivering night guards. You can call them implant guards for an implant case, a smile guard for a cosmetic case, whatever you like. But the key is understand the business impact that this solution has for the practice, the convenience factor for the patients. One visit, they say yes more often. The stickiness of getting the staff more involved. It's a powerful communication. Have fun with it, make it your own, and let's go out there and sell a ton of product. I hope it helps. Hope you enjoyed the pitch. It's my pitch. It works for me, and I know you'll make it better. So happy selling and happy Friday, team.